Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 9 with the Seattle Kraken. It is January 1st, and you can see things are looking pretty good for the Kraken. We are in second place in the Western Conference behind the Avalanche, who are 25-7-6 on the year. They are a force right now. We're 25-12-1. You look at our month of December, and didn't start off great. Loss, win, loss. So we went 2-3 to start off the month of December, and then I went in and I changed all of our tactics to make them fit our team better. Because the last time we did this, we didn't have a lot of players that. It looks like they've changed these on me since I went in last. Yeah, these have all changed since I went in here last. It's interesting. I don't know why it did that. Probably because I had it set on tactics. I have the manager set on, let's see, training, lineups, and tactics. No, that's set to me. I don't know why those have all changed. But I went in and I changed a bunch of these, and we won 7 straight games. So let's make sure they're all what we want. Activated D, wide drive, stay in your lanes. We'll stick with stay in your lanes. That looks okay. Maybe they didn't all change. Maybe only, actually it doesn't look like many of them changed. I don't remember. It's been, I don't know. It's been a week and a half since I've played, so I don't really remember, but maybe not a week and a half, maybe a week. I don't really know. Had a lot going on over the last week or so. Still recovering from the concussion. Feel better, but still working on the concussion. Working on recovering from the concussion, I should say. So we're 25-12-1. We had to make a move because we suffered some injuries. You can see Taves out for 2 to 3 months, Lindgren out for a month or two, or another week and a half at this point, and then Burakovsky and Matty Beniers we lost for the season, which was obviously a tragic injury. But because we're down 2 defensemen, we did make a move to pick up a defenseman, and that defenseman was Brian Dumoulin from the Pittsburgh Penguins. He's in the final year of his contract. We got Pittsburgh to eat half of the cap hit. And we gave up the rights to Adam Yeko, who was our 7th round pick in this past draft. Looks like an okay player. I mean, 3-star potential. But Dumoulin gives us another solid defenseman on the back end while we're down a couple. And a forward acquisitions probably pretty likely. We just moved everybody up. We moved Shane Wright up to the number 2 center, Jaden Grub, or Grubby. I don't know if it's Grub or Gruby. I just assume it's Grub. Moved him up to the 3rd line, and then Nick Bonino to the 4th. But we likely will be looking for another centerman here before the trade deadline. Statistically, Pastrnak just having a ridiculous season, 58 points in 38 games. Already has 32 goals, averaging almost a goal a game, 32 goals in 38 games for Pasta. Bjorkstrand having a great season. One of the issues that we've been having with this team is the harmony. And one of the issues was Bjorkstrand. But now that's run off, and now it's Matty Beniers. They have added a new function where you can have the team captain intervene. So we might see if can he only intervene with one. And we'll see what happens. Try to get rid of this this click. But anyway, so Bjorkstrand played really, really well, so I don't want to trade him, obviously. Connor Bedard, his 2nd season. more than a point a game, 42 points, 38 games. Shane Wright having a great second season. He's averaging a point a game. Jaden Furcus having a great season. He's 15 goals in 38 games. Shea Theodore, his first season with us, has been fantastic. Everything we could have wanted. Has 15 power play points so far on the season. Pavel Zacha's doing okay. Morgan Frost, look at that. 10 goals, 11 assists, 21 points in 38 games for Morgan Frost, who's been getting a lot of playing time. Travis Sanheim is already a plus 34. Doesn't score a lot of goals, but he's been fantastic. Gould, 20 points. Glenn Denning's been fine defensively. Gauthier, Robertson, Bonino, these are all of our bottom 6 guys. Siegenthaler, we may be looking to move him in the offseason. He's our captain, but the rating is just not there. Dumoulin, we talked about. Goaltending-wise, things have not been terrific. Blackwood's having a difficult season, 3.36 goals against. Logan Thompson's been okay. Decent goals against. Save percentage is a little light. Yeah, these save percentages are really light. If they were closer to 9-10, we are right there with Colorado. Speaking of Colorado, I guess let's take a look at the the standings. So we are in first place in the Pacific. We got a 5-point lead on both LA and Vegas with a couple games in hand. Pasta leads the NHL in goals. He's third in points. What else going on? Montreal with the second worst record in the league. Minnesota is the worst team in the league. Statistically, Pasta again leads the league in goals. McDavid is second. Marchessault, Point, Svechnikov, Matthews, Marner, Eichel, Bjorkstrand at number 9. Elias Pettersson leads the NHL in assists. Nylander, Draisaitl, JT Miller, Aho, Johnny Gaudreau, McDavid, Pettersson, Pasta, Matthews, Nylander, Draisaitl. Pasta leads the league in shots. Sanheim in plus minus. Bjorkstrand in shorties. McDavid 14 power play goals. Rush Johnston in penalty minutes. Brodin in block shots. Bernie Jenner in face-off percentage. Excuse me. Goaltender leaders. Mikhail Berdin leads the NHL in wins. Connor Ingram in losses. Tyson Jerry in OT losses. Vasilevsky's given up 117 goals on the season. Kolosov leads the NHL in goals against. Darcy Kemper in shots against. Bennington with 3 shutouts. Kemper in save percentage. Thatcher Demko in saves. Excuse me. If we look at our depth chart, because we didn't do that before, Cameron Wynot is now our top prospect. He's in the AHL right now. Kivi Haru, who is our number 1 pick, is our number 2 prospect. Kasper Haltunen, we picked him last year or this past season. Picked him in the 4th round in 2023, and he is a 4-star right wing. Jaden Grube we picked up off waivers. Oscar Voulet was one of our picks this year as well. Riker Evans, he is probably the odd man out. I'm probably going to look to include him as part of a deal this season to see if we can improve. We've got so much good depth defensively. I mean, look at this. It's crazy. We picked up Vili Heinola on waivers as well. So, yeah, Evans, the defense just isn't improving enough for me. So we're probably likely to move him. So a lot of really good prospects. We have a 1st, a 2nd, a 5th, 2 6th, and 2 7th in this draft. Next year, we don't have a 1st or a 2nd. And then we don't have a 1st in 2027 as part of the Shea Theodore deal. I don't think the trade block is. It looks okay. I'm waiting for a center. Waiting for a center to show up. I mean, Reinhardt, but he's making $7 million for 7 years. It's more than I want to pay. Who are the upcoming free agents? Maybe we can get something done that way. Sid the Kid. You got Kent Johnson and Cole Sillinger, but they're both going to be RFAs. Maybe Robert Thomas is somebody we could talk to, or see if we can talk to Calgary. Let's just try it. They're in rebuild mode, so we can start with Riker Evans. Vinen. Wow, like so 3 4-star prospects don't even get them to budge at all. So all right, well that's where we're gonna leave the recap, I guess. And I'm just gonna sim ahead to, I don't know, February sometime. Trade deadline is March, right? Where is the trade deadline? Trade deadline is March 3rd. So right there. So we'll sim to, I don't know, like the 17th, and then we'll see what happens from there. Maybe we'll sim to the 24th. Yeah, I'll just sim 3 weeks, or a month and 3 weeks, and we'll sim to the 24th, and we'll go from there. So guys, I will be back. For you, it'll be instantaneous. For me, it'll probably be an hour or two, because I got stuff to do. Be right back. All right, guys. We're back. It's the 24th, as I said, and the injury bug has absolutely wrecked us here over the last month. You can just see what we've got here. Siegenthaler's out for another week or two. Bjorkstrand's day-to-day. He was out for a while. Dumoulin was down for a while. Burakovsky's been down for a while. Sanheim got hurt. You look at our injury list. Devin Taves still out. Beniers is still out. We lost Robertson for the year. We lost Pasternak for 2 to 3 weeks. He'll be back soon. It's just been absolutely brutal. But we have a big enough lead in the Pacific that it doesn't matter. We have a 12-point lead over the Kings with 20-something games left. So Pasternak, even though he missed 2.5 weeks, is still leading the NHL in goals. He's third in overall points. And I'm kind of liking the new harmony, using your captain to intervene. We were able to break up a click, the really, really big one. We were able to get one of the players on the click to leave the click. So the clicks are shrinking, which is nice. It's February 24th. I mean, we need forward help. There's a name I have targeted. At least one name I have targeted. So let's go in right now and take a look. And it's not even, you look at the trading block, it's really not that impressive. Torrey Krug, Seth Jones are the 2 big names on there. And then a bunch of 3-star type guys. But we're looking at an upcoming free agent. We're going to see if we can make this move right now, and then we'll keep an eye on the trade block for maybe a bigger deal down the stretch. And it is going to be, where is he? Ooh, I didn't notice Sam Bennett was on here. Anze Kopitar. We're going to make a run at the 37-year-old Kopitar. Good defensively. I don't know if the Kings are going to be willing to trade with us. Their current outlook, okay, so they're going to overvalue someone like Kopitar. Interesting. I mean, Ottavinen for Kopitar. Okay, so, all right. Okay, well, that's good to know. All right. Yeah, they just figured I would ask, right? So Frost, I mean, Frost has got 39 points in 17 games. He's been really good. I don't know that he's the guy I want to move. But at least I know what they're looking for now, right? They're looking for, I mean, it told me what they were looking for. They're looking for immediate help. But that's interesting that I could move Frost for Kopitar. But is that I don't know if that's a sideways move or not. Like Anze, he's clearly a better player than Frost. But that's good to know. All right, so do we have anybody that we're willing to move that's kind of in that? Like, I want to save Evans in case we can make like a bigger deal, right? Like a bigger trade for a bigger name. Julien Gauthier had a 6-game goal scoring streak earlier this season. Would they take Gauthier? You don't think? Yeah, I mean, you think they will probably accept that offer. What if they retain? Can we also get a draft pick from them? About next year. Can I get a second next year, and I will give you... I mean, Kopitar for Frost. Yeah. Let's offer that deal up. Oh, wow. Okay, so right away they're willing to just make it. I want to get something else from them. Okay, so they will do it with a fourth. Okay, they won't do it for a third. So what do we have this year for picks? Yeah, we only have first and a second. So let's get that fourth from them, and there we go. So Morgan Frost to the Kings in exchange for Anze Kopitar with half of his money retained and a fourth-round pick. Works for me. All right. So now Anze comes in to the lineup. He's going to be our third line center. He's going to be all over the PK as well. Kopitar. Cool. All right. Well, let's sim ahead a couple of days. We've got until March 3rd and see how this first game goes. So that's nice. We pick up a pick, which is something we needed. We got Minnesota today. It's a 4-2 win. It's nice to see. Let's see if we get Burakovsky's ready to go. Boston may move Linus Ullmark. How did this game go? Bonino scores for us. Then Kaprizov gets a couple of goals. Grubby, Heinola, and Connor Bedard in the third. Cool. Next game. So, yeah, I mean, it's probably unrealistic that the first and second place teams in the division trade with each other, but that was somebody I wanted, so I'm going to make I made a run at it. So Bruce Cassidy fired by the Golden Knights. Interesting. Eric Comrie on the trade block. Pavel Buchnevich is on the trade block now. Has the trade block finally changed? It has. Nico Sturm. Why is Nico Sturm a 3.5-star player? I don't get it. I don't get it. Old friend Frankie Vetrano. I say old friend because he played for the Bruins. Ryan Johansson? $8 million. I don't want either of these guys. I mean, a Buchnevich deal might be fun. Okay, they're in rebuild. So that means Riley or Evans might be. Riker Evans, no. Huh. Just curious. I mean, like, what's it going to take? Okay, so Evans in a first or even a couple of my young players isn't even close to... Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Let's go another couple of days. A game against the Devils. I mean, we're going to, our trade deadline is going to be getting Pasternak back and getting Devin Taves back and players like that. So Connor Bedard has a hat trick in the win over the Devils. Ehlers, Bedard, Gauthier, Sanheim, and then Bedard again in the second. We win 6-2. Logan Thompson continues to play well. We got a decision to make at goaltender as well. Because if you look at our... I am recording, right? Yeah. If you look at our upcoming free agents, Portillo, Thompson, Kaiser, Glendening, Kopitar, Dumoulin, Gauthier. And there's a lot of names on here. Portillo was okay. Yeah, they were both just okay in the minors, but we do need goaltending help. He wants 1.02. Kaiser wants 1.35. I think I can only bring one of them back, and then Thompson wants like 4, right? I bet we can just get him 3 for 4. My guess is he'll probably take that. Okay, 4 point. Oops. $4.2. It's fine. Dumoulin wants 4.3 and a no trade clause. Gautier wants, yeah, I like that. That's good depth. I'm okay with that. 997. Bonino can walk. Eller can walk. Bayreuther can walk. Kopitar, wants 5.7. He can go. So Dumoulin, Kopitar, Glendening. I mean, how's he been? I mean, he's been fine. What does he want for a contract? He doesn't want to renew the contract. We might be able to bring him back yet. And then I think Portillo is the contract, is the backup goalie we bring back. All right. So let's go to the next game and get up. I think we're going to get up to March here. We'll set the budgets, and then we'll look at the deadline again. We got Tampa coming up. Adrian Hreshik. Really? Oops. Okay, so Portillo, Gautier, and Thompson all signed. Ryan Johansson. He's got 4 goals this year. Retain the salary. And Ottavainen and who? I bet I can make this work. Barrett Hall. Okay, so we bring in Ryan Johansson too. Cool. All right, so there are our 2 deadline moves. Look at all these centers we have on our roster. It's crazy. Cotton is somebody that we literally had to sign because we didn't have enough forwards. All right, so now Ryan Johansson comes out. He's going to play on the 3rd line along with Kopitar and Glendening. No, Kopitar. Right, I think we leave Grubby out there. Johansson. Okay, and then on the power play, we'll stick Johansson out there until we get Pasta back. Anze Kopitar will play on that top PK unit. Burakovsky can go there. Johansson can go there. PK, Johansson can come out. He can go there. He'll play alongside Zaka on that second PK unit. Yeah, we got some good defensive forwards. All right, well, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the deals we made, bringing a couple of veterans, really without giving up a ton. Frost is good, but getting Kopitar and Johansson makes us so much deeper. We win 5-1, and so we give up Frost, Ottavainen, and a 23-year-old who we hadn't signed in exchange for Kopitar, Johansson, a 4th, and they retained half of both of the contracts. So we'll take a look at the trade block one more time once we get to the 3rd or whatever and see if there's anybody else. We win 5-1. Kopitar with a couple assists in this one. Burakovsky, Bonino, and Zaka in the 1st. Caden Gould in the 2nd, and then Zaka in the 3rd. Pavel's had a nice year. 22 goals this year after only scoring 9 a year ago. He's been good. Who started in this one? Logan Thompson. Monthly budget. I'll keep everything where it is. We're gaining points slowly. Matt Barzal and Thatcher Demko. Dylan Holloway waived. Let's take a look at waivers real quick. Just him. All right, trading block. I don't know. Nick Leddy's in the minors. Oof. I don't think there's anybody else I really am interested in. Yeah. Let's just get up. Our next game is on the 4th. So um let's get up to the trade deadline and see what deals are made. So we're running away with the Pacific. So the two best teams in the NHL, or the three best teams in the NHL, are kind of head and shoulders over everybody else. The Kraken, the Avalanche, and the Panthers are the three best teams in the NHL. I should be getting. We'll take a look in a second, but I think we're gonna have almost everybody. We're gonna have I think, a healthy team when we get to um, the the playoffs. So Pasternak is ready. Bjorkstrand is ready. Draisaitl signs a 7-year deal with the Oilers. All right, so that means we can come in here and we can go Pasta. So we'll have Taves back. Yeah, we won't have Beniers or Robertson back, but we will have Taves back. Kopitar is hurt. Of course he is. We will replace him with Pasta. Get the lines reset. Johansson at center with Grubby and Gauthier. Pasta out there on the shootout. Pasta. Yeah, so I think we are good to go, guys. I think we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and sim the rest of the regular season offline. When we get back, it'll be time for the playoffs and hopefully another deep playoff run. So let me know what you think of the deals we made. I'm pretty happy with them. Ryan Johansson, Anze Kopitar, both pure rentals, but we don't give up much. We bring back a draft pick as well. So that's going to do it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.